We have more news coming in. Parliament Public Accounts Panel huddle underway. This is on aviation. The ex-aviation minister flagging flight safety concerns. Praful Patel has said staff crunch in civil aviation body DGCA. DGCA needs to hire skilled workers, says Praful Patel. Can't rehire the retired staff. I'm going straight across to Amit for more on that. Amit, this is the former aviation minister expressing concerns. Talk to us about this huddle. What exactly has Praful Patel said?
Sneha, first things first, Praful Patel, the former civil aviation minister of the country, said that the DGCA, which is the nodal agency for compliance in the civil aviation industry, is understaffed. And while the DGCA is doing its job at the best, but there is a lack of people, hands, skilled workers at the top level. That's what he's saying. And this particular issue was in fact raised in the meeting as well as to how the DGCA, the Director General of Civil Aviation, is understaffed at this point in time. That too at the top level who have the skill set. So that particular problem needs to be addressed in order to ensure that the trust and faith of people is reinstilled in the entire civil aviation industry, and the ecosystem becomes robust. And for that, he has suggested that he has given recommendation that the retired personnel from the DGCA can be roped in at this point in time, because this entire process of hiring is a longer one. The talent pool needs to be zeroed down. That could take a longer time. But in order to address this crisis, it would be better that retired personnel who were at the top level, who have served at the DGCA at the top level, they can be roped in at this point in time in order to deal with the crisis, and also enable DGCA and the Ministry of Civil Aviation to ensure that the faith of the people is again installed in the entire ecosystem, and people do not fear that the kind of concerns that have raised after Air India crash, 171 crash. So all these issues were raised in the PAC meeting that was held at the Parliament Annexe today. Even though what is to be noted out here, the meeting's agenda was limited to the levy charges and the user charges at the airport. But because the stakeholders from the civil aviation industry, including Air India's CEO, Campbell Wilson was there, as well as the DGCA, the AAI, the IRA, PCASH. So everybody who is responsible on the stakeholder in the civil aviation industry, each of them were present in the meeting, and that is why several of the parliamentarians kept on raising their concerns about air safety, the compliance issues that India has been facing, more so after Air India crash, and the kind of question of fear that is among the frequent flyers at this point in time, how it needs to be addressed immediately, including many of the members. For instance, several members were actually sitting in the meeting with questionnaires that were posed to the senior officials of the Civil Aviation Ministry. In this case, Praful Patel asking that retired personnel of DGCAs should be roped in immediately in order to attend the crisis.
All right, I'm going to leave it there for the moment. Amit Bhardwaj getting us those details. The DGCA can rehire retired staff is what Praful Patel, the civil aviation, the former civil aviation minister, has suggested, even as discussions are underway on how to move or how to do things better as far as Air India is concerned, particularly flagging of safety concerns here in the aviation sector.